I am here.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch because it sounds like they're pretty evenly matched. Okay, we are getting going on our last individual event. Girls 100 IM 11-12. In lane 4, we have Autumn O'Connor, Asheboro. Lane 5, Macy Vanhoven from Fort Johnson. Lane 6, Tegan Hale, Long Point. And lane 7, Emily Petrus from Asheboro. Butterfly to backstroke. David, we talked about, reiterated from yesterday, the transitions, the turns, the lead changes that'll happen. Zachary did some research, and we've got some folks who are up for a triple crown if they can take this 100 IM.
So in this age group, Charlotte Good, what is she?
Yep, you got it. Charlotte Good.
She's seated second. She's seated third, but it's really tight there.
I think
at the top.
I think Charlotte likes to not be. So the event she's won thus far, she wasn't seated first. I think she prefers that.
And speaking of Daniel Island, from what I can tell, it looks like they're doing what they need to do. Like, there's a very solid chance they pull this off.
Okay, that's what Zachary and I were just talking about. So you've looked at some numbers. Did you think, or did Sneak Farm hope to already pass Daniel Island at this point?
I mean, I'm sure they would have hoped to. It's tough to tell at this point. Sneak Farm has some advantages in some age groups. They're 15-18s, as you know, are huge for them. And we'll see. Sometimes the cream rises at the top, but a Charlotte Good win here, especially when the Sneak Farm swimmer, Finley Bennett, is seated first. That makes a pretty big difference.
No pressure, Charlotte Good, 11-12 girl, my goodness.
Yeah.
Hopefully she's not listening to this.
Exactly.
Hopefully she's staying in her race zone.
So we have Charlotte Good in this age group, Logan Patterson in the boys, and he's seated first by quite a bit. Marley Crosby in 13-14 girls. That's going to be a tight race, too.
Well, we spoke to Marley earlier after winning the breaststroke. She hopes to use that. Backstroke's her weak leg.
And the top seed in that is Elliott Murphy, the backstroke winner. 13-14, Sean Graber is the top seed by a little bit. 15-18 girls, that'll be a battle between a lot of people who've won events today and a couple who haven't. And then it's going to be really tough for Kyle Hertwig, though. There are some good swimmers with the Green brothers seated 1-2, and Steven Russell and Jack Abrams right there.
All right, we have heat 2 of 4 of 11-12 girls, 100 IM in the water right now. Lane 1, Lily Beth Seaver, Newington. Lane 2, Madison Lay, Chamalon. Lane 3, Sophia Barden, Chatham-Moss. Lane 4, Nev Dutro, James Island. Lane 5, Bailey Ball, Crowfield. 6, Ella Nichols, Crowfield. Lane 7, Grayson Terry, Legend Oaks. Lane 8, Avery Johnner, Hobcall. Lane 9, Paige Sheets, Chamalon. And in lane 10, Emma Aurora from Newington. So touching on some of the IM races in 13-14 girls, Marley Crosby, we know she rocks at breaststroke, not at backstroke. Elliott Murphy does rock at backstroke. Yep. She does not rock at breaststroke. So they're going to have some lead changes there. I mean, she rocks at breaststroke, but compared to the other ones, that's her
it doesn't matter because breaststroke's not a real stroke. Nevi Dutro trying to hold off Bailey Ball, but wow, Bailey Ball gets it in 119.63, a drop of more than 2 seconds. Second was Dutro at 119.67. And third went to Nichols in 122.45. I think I just got I was attacked for my statement on breaststroke about a moment ago. This is heat number 3 now. Gabriella Burns from Somerville Lions in 1. Callie Casa from West Counties in 2. Stella Lewis from Sneak Farm in 3. Finley Bowers for Shadow Moss in 4. Claire Woolham from Northbridge in 5. Amelia Lennon from the Country Club in 6. Avery Torek from North Charleston in 7. Olivia Wong from the Country Club in 8. Sullivan Wallace from James Island is in 10. Torek's in 8, Wong is in 9, Wallace in 10. And it's tight right now. Clara Woolham trying to pull ahead of Amelia Lennon. Seeing if whoever in this heat can set the time to the last heat. That back to breast turn, Tara.
Lane 5, she did great. She got to her side, and that's just much more effective than touching and then immediately trying to go forward.
It's like trying to spin your legs under your body. You want to be able to grab that wall and propel off it. And Clara had a nice breaststroke. She was the breaststroker on the Northbridge mixed medley relay that won earlier today. And she's going to turn for home here with a slight lead. She's a solid freestyler, but she's doesn't really have any weak strokes, and that might allow her to post the time to beat. Clara is seated at 1:16.01. She's going to annihilate that with a 1:13.70. Second went to Amelia Lennon in 1:14.94. And third was in lane 7 at 117.78, Stella Lewis. 117.89. Final heat now, ready to go. Alex Ahrens, the freestyle winner in lane 1 for Long Point. Sophia Evans for Northbridge in 2. Ellis Wilson for North Charleston is in 3. Charlotte Good going for a triple crown. She's got the lead early in 4. Finley Bennett for Schnee Farm is in 5. Isabella Nesselrode is in 6 for the Somerville Y. Carson Hyder for Park Shore is in 7. Lila Mahoney for Daniel Island is in 8. Salil Smith from Park Shore in 9. Claire Heineman from Hobcaw in lane 10. And there is Charlotte Good with the lead, doing what she needs to do to have a chance.
All right, and here comes Finley Bennett. Great breaststroker. That is Charlotte's weak stroke. How close can Charlotte keep Finley?
Finley Bennett trying to go for her first win of the day. She turns for home with a half body length lead. Charlotte Good is in second, and a great turn there for Finley Bennett. It's now a body length lead.
Wow, look at that kick behind Finley Bennett from Schnee Farm. She will take this.
Magnificent kick there for Finley. She's gonna come in at a 1:08.03 to get the win here. Hyder was second, Good was third, and Nesselrode takes fourth.
Great back half by Finley Bennett, breaststroke and freestyle. There she is coming home, strong kick, getting on her side for the finish, moving that wall out of her way. She wanted to be sure that clock stopped for Schnee Farm. All right, 11-12 boys, 100 IM. We have 4 heats here. This is heat 1 of 4. In lane 4, we have Owen Tweedy. Long Point, lane 5, Trace Stubbs with Ashboro. And lane 6, Micah Todd with the Somerville Y. All right, we do have Parker. I'm going to butcher your last name, so tell me how to pronounce your name.
Azevedo.
Parker Azevedo, our champion in the 15.8 boys 50 breaststroke. I think he was doing a long warm down and talking with his coach, as he should be. Congratulations on the win. It was a very close race. You probably knew it was going to be. What did you focus on?
I focused on trying to get in and out of the wall fast, because that's what I struggle with, and pulling towards my target a lot more. And I think that's what really helped me win that race.
Yeah, I did notice that, Parker, on the turn, that you touched low. You were able to keep your hips below your shoulders and use that momentum to power home. You did great. Tell me, coming up in the IM, I imagine you're swimming that. No IM, so you're getting ready for the free relay.
Getting ready for the free relay. I'm leading off the boys free relay. We're going for the city record.
Going for the city record. I love it, Parker. Okay, so what is your role as a leadoff swimmer in that relay?
So we are going our solo swimmer, solo leg, second. So I'm going to try and get as far ahead as I can so our second swimmer can hold on and not get waked by everyone else.
I love it. I think that's a great strategy. I love Newington swim team. Every year they come out in those pink shark caps. So easy to spot on TV. Parker, who might be watching at home that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my mom.
Awesome.
Watching from above.
Oh, awesome. I love that, Parker. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Oh, my God.
Winning that heat is Trace Stubbs for Ashboro. And we're going to send it back to Tara, who's joined by our 11-12 girls 100 IM winner, Finley Bennett.
All right, sorry, someone's cutting onions in here after talking with Parker Azevedo, giving a shout out to his mom. Finley Bennett, congratulations, 11-12 girls 100 IM winner. You've waited, you've been seated at the top for your events all day. This was your last individual event. What were you telling yourself to get pumped? I know you wanted this victory.
To not let my team down, and we really want to win. And yeah.
So focusing on the team, I think that's awesome. You take it out, you take yourself out of it and think, this is for Schnee Farm. I got to do what I need to do to help my team do a championship. Great job, Finley. I think your best leg of the race was that breaststroke. Was that your plan to really take over then? Yeah. Okay, awesome. Finley, congratulations. Who might be watching at home that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, I'd like to shout out my brother right there.
Awesome.
And all the seniors and everybody on the team.
Okay, so it's a Schnee Farm shout out. I love it. I saw the team meeting earlier. Head coach Jason Kreutner in the middle, giving some pep talk, I'm sure. Congratulations, Finley.
Thank you.
That was some loud Sneak Farm screaming I heard there, Tara.
Well, they were respectful. I think they were hoping that I would say, come on in front of the camera. But that I don't have that authority to decide those things.
No. Jackson Godfrey's in 1, Christopher Forrest in 2, Miller Horn in 3, Kai Williams in 4, Evan Lowe will get the win in 5 in 1:24.12, Henry Smith in 6, Landon Taylor in 7, Wyatt Kierpick in 8, and Micah Kukla in 9. 1:24.12 was your winning time there. That's a drop of about a second.
Heat 3 of 4 of boys 11-12, 100 IM, about to dive in. In lane 1, we have Matthew Mullen, Country Club of Charleston. Lane 2, Henry Coonrod, Legend Oaks. Lane 3, Ethan Lady, North Charleston. Lane 4, Chandler Shaw, Hobcaw. 5, Nolan Mahoney, Daniel Island. Lane 6, Joshua Bornfleth, Crowfield. 7, Noah Pomerantz, Park Shore. Lane 8, Jesse Limpesis, James Island. 9, Henry Walton, Sneak Farm. And in lane 10, Wyatt Conrad for James Island. In the middle of the pool, we've got Nolan Mahoney and Chandler. Backstroke to breaststroke. Grab that wall and get yourself turned around and get a good breath so that you can do a strong underwater cycle without rushing the parts.
It's really tight between those two in the middle. Also got to keep an eye on Henry Walton from Sneak Farm toward the top. Bornfleth from Crowfield, Pomerantz from Park Shore coming through. Chandler Shaw slightly as they make the turn for home.
Chandler Shaw, younger brother to both Adair Shaw and Gil Shaw, swimming powerhouses at Hobcaw. Chandler, such a great swimmer, but has prioritized baseball. Recently went to Cooperstown and really did a bang-up job there.
But a nice fit. It's a tie.
Tie.
1:18.89 for Chandler Shaw and Nolan Mahoney. 1:15.89, the collective winning time there in that heat. Third was Bornfleth at 1:16.12.
Let's watch that finish. Here come Nolan and Chandler. Awesome job to both boys.
Final heat. It is Jude Bedreau for Shadow Moss in 1, Ben Burnett for Northbridge in 2, Jason Chalupsky for Daniel Island in 3, Reed Aikman for Shadow Moss in 4. Chalupsky was from Daniel Island, Aikman's from Shadow Moss, Logan Patterson for Northbridge in 5. Logan's going for a triple crown after winning butterfly and backstroke, and he's already off to a huge lead. Christian Tybalt for North Charleston is in 6, Cesar Ona for Crowfield in 7, Ethan Goji for Sneak Farm in 8, Ryan Kofke for Chamelon in 9, and Whit Parnell for Hobcaw down in lane 10. And it's a big lead for Logan Patterson.
Yeah, he's really pulling away now on the breaststroke. I think it's safe to say he will be a Triple Crown winner.
Our first one of the meet. Aikman maybe moving into second with a strong breaststroke leg. Not a great turn there for Patterson, but it didn't matter as he got off the wall really well. And he's on his way back now. And
it may be a fight for second. Jason Chalupsky with Daniel Island in lane 3. Every point matters. If Jason could get in second or third.
104.62 for Patterson to get the win. Chalupsky does get second in a big swing for Daniel Island. Third went to Tybalt in 108.66.
Here it is on the replay. Logan Patterson, he was commanding this race right from the beginning. Great finish on him. The race really was for second. Jason Chalupsky down at the bottom of your screen sneaks in there for second place, Daniel Island.